Are you drowning in messy Excel data, spending hours cleaning and transforming spreadsheets? Imagine cutting that time down to minutes, even seconds. Discover the hidden superpower within Excel itself, Power Query, and unlock a whole new level of data efficiency you never knew existed. So what exactly is Power Query? Think of it as Excel's backstage data cleaner. It helps you connect, clean, combine, and transform data, all without formulas or VBA. You just tell it what to do once, and it remembers every step for next time. Here's what Power Query can do in seconds that usually takes forever in Excel. First, clean your data. Remove duplicates, fix text cases, and split messy columns. Second, combine multiple files like monthly sales reports into one clean table. Third, reshape data by unpivoting and filtering without breaking your formulas. And finally, automate the boring stuff. One click, and your data refreshes instantly. Let's get hands-on with Power Query and see how data cleaning can be automated in just a few clicks. Get data. Here's how we start the process by bringing data into Power Query from an Excel workbook. First, create a new, blank spreadsheet. Next, click on the Data tab in the Excel ribbon. Then, click on the New Query drop-down menu. You will see multiple data sources listed there. Hover over File and select from Workbook. After that, navigate to your source workbook file. In this example, the file is named DIM Table. Then click Import. If your file has multiple sheets you would like to work on, check the box that says Select Multiple Items. Check the specific sheets you would like to include. Here, we'll select the City, Employee, and State Province sheets. Finally, select Edit to open the Power Query editor and begin transforming your data. Adding more tables via a folder source. Here is how to add multiple tables from a folder source for automated data consolidation. 1. On the Home tab inside the Power Query editor, click the New Source drop-down. 2. Hover over File and select Folder. 3. Click Browse to navigate to and select the specific folder containing your files. Here, the example folder is named Target. 4. Click OK. Click OK again in the next window. 5. Now click Combine and Edit. This allows Power Query to stack all files within that folder and open them for cleaning. 6. Select OK to open these combined files within the Power Query editor. Importing a specific CSV file. Here is how to import a specific comma-separated value, or CSV file, into Power Query. 1. On the Home tab in the Power Query ribbon, click the New Source drop-down menu. 2. Hover your mouse over File and select Text/CSV. 3. Navigate to your specific CSV file location and select it. Here, the example file is named 2020 Target. 4. Click the Import button. 5. A dialog box will appear. Click OK to load the data into the Power Query editor. Remove duplicates. You can remove duplicate records at the entire table level or at the column level. For the table level, select the Employee table. First, click the table drop-down icon in the top left corner of the data preview. Next, scroll to Remove Duplicates. This removes rows only when there is an exact match across all columns. For the column level, first, select the Employee column. Then, while holding down the Control key, select the Email column. Next, go to the Home tab, then Remove Rows, and finally remove duplicates. This keeps rows unique based on only the columns you selected. Replacing values. Select the Parent Key column from the Employee table. Go to the Transform tab, select Replace Values. Enter null in the box to find, and 0 in the box to replace with. Split columns. Here is how to split a single column into multiple columns. 1. Select the Employee column. 2. Go to the Home tab, then split column by delimiter. 3. Ensure the delimiter is set to space. Power Query will then create 2 new columns. 4. Rename these new columns to first name and last name by simply double-clicking directly on the column name headers. Merge columns. Here is how to merge 2 separate columns into a single column. Firstly, select the first name column. Then, while holding down the Control key, select the last name column. Next, go to the Transform tab and click Merge Columns. Finally, in the Merge dialog box, set the separator to space and the new column name to full name. Then click OK. Trim, clean, and format text. Here is how to clean up text data in Power Query. Select the Targets table. Then, select the Buying Group column. Next, go to the Transform tab, then the Format drop-down menu, and choose Trim. This removes leading and trailing spaces. Finally, while the Buying Group column is still selected, from the Format drop-down menu, choose Capitalize each word to standardize entries like Other and Other into a consistent format. Remove rows and columns. Here is how to remove rows and columns in Power Query. To remove the top rows of table, first, select the 2020 target table. Next, from the Home tab, select Remove Rows. Then, navigate to Remove Top Rows, enter the number 3 in the box to remove the first 3 rows, and click OK. To remove bottom rows, from the Home tab, click the drop-down under Remove Rows and select Remove Bottom Rows. Enter 1 in the box to remove the last row, and click OK. To promote the headers, on the Home tab, click on Use First Row as Headers. To remove a column, select the Year Target column. On the Home tab, click on Remove Columns to delete it. Unpivot Columns. Here is how to unpivot columns to reshape your data from a wide format to a tall format. 1. Select the first column, Buying Group. 2. Go to the Transform tab, then click the drop-down arrow for Unpivot Columns and select Unpivot Other Columns. This action instantly transforms your data from a wide, crosstab format to a tall, standardized database format. Finally, you can rename the resulting attribute and value columns appropriately by double-clicking their headers. Group by and aggregate. Here is how to use Group by to aggregate your data. Start by selecting the Month column. Then go to the Home tab and click Group by, after which, configure the grouping settings in the dialog box. Set the new column name to Total Sales, the operation to Sum, and the column to Target excluding tax. Finally, click OK. Your data is now summarized by month. Add columns. Here is how to add custom columns and transform dates in Power Query. First, select your desired table. Select the Add Columns tab in the ribbon, and then click on Custom Column. In the Custom Column dialog box, for the new column name, enter End of Month. For the custom column formula, you need to combine the month name with a year so Power Query can recognize a full date. Enter this M-code. Type date.from. Open parenthesis, double-click to select the month column from the list, type the ampersand symbol, then open a quotation mark, type 2020, close the quotation mark, and close the parenthesis. Click OK. You now have date information in the new column. Change data types. Here is how to change data types in Power Query to ensure accurate analysis. Firstly, select the End of Month column. Secondly, click the small data type icon next to the column name in the header and select Date from the list of available data types. Date transformation. Now, let's use the Date Transform tools to refine this date. Go to the Transform tab. Click on the Date drop-down, navigate to Month, and select End of Month from the options. This calculates the last day of that month for you. Finally, you can clean up the table. Delete the original month column you created earlier. Click and drag the new End of Month column to the starting to organize your view. Append Queries. Here is how to use Append Queries to stack 2 tables vertically. First, select the target table. Next, from the Home tab, select the Append Queries drop-down arrow and select Append as New. In the dialog box, the target table should already be listed as the primary table. Select 2020 Target as the table to append to the primary table, then click OK. The datasets will be successfully stacked on top of each other only if both tables have column names that are an exact match. Merge operations. Here is how to use merge operations to combine 2 different tables horizontally. First, select the City table. Next, from the Home tab, click on the Merge Queries drop-down arrow and select Merge Queries as New. In the Merge dialog box, the top box should already show the City table. Click on the second box, navigate to the state-province table and select it. Now, we define the link between them. Select the state-province key column on both the city table and the state-province table. Ensure the join kind is set to left outer. This means we keep all rows from the first table and matching rows from the second. Click OK to perform the merge. A new column appears with a double-faced arrow icon. Click this icon to expand the new data. In the expansion settings, unselect use original column name as prefix and unselect select all columns. Now, specifically select the state, province, and sales territory columns, since these are the only ones we need from the state-province table. Click OK to finalize the merge and view your combined table. Automation. Here is how to finalize your process using automation. First, click Close and Load to load your datasets into an Excel spreadsheet. After the data loads, you might notice something is missing. When you look at the drop-down filter in your appended table, you may see only 3 years, for example, because the 2019 data file is missing from your source folder. Once we copy that missing 2019 dataset into our designated folder, where we keep the 2017 and 2018 CSV files, all we need to do is go back to Excel and click Refresh. Our Excel sheets will automatically refresh to include the most recent datasets. Now you can see the year 2019 whenever you try to filter. That is automation in action.